Alright. And as you all remember, you were all arrested and sent to the prison of Kresge. And we are going to start off within that prison. I ask that you all press onto your tokens as we get in, so that you may have the best experience. Right.
I am. Callum, you're gonna have to drag the DP out because recording can't see him. Oh,
The DP is in.
I've only got blackness on that screen though. But
Okay, let's have a...
but if you don't want to reveal to me as the player what it is, the audience can just listen to the talk. Sorry, audience, we do care.
Are you able to hide that screen? The DP?
I can try not to look at it.
Yeah, if that's all I ask.
Yeah, I'll do it. It's on this. It's a screen to the left of me, and I'm focused on my big TV. Well, you know that. Oh, I got my arrangement here. OBS is up in the top left corner, but I don't have to look up, and it's very, very small what it shows. I don't want spoilers anyway.
So, you were all within the prison of Kreskin. Oh, bloody hell, the music's broke. You bastard. Sorry. Got to switch that out for that. You were all within the prison of Kreskin. And you've all been woken up by the chittering and the scuttling along the floor of rats and basic noise from around you. Around you is a single wooden bed with chains hanging it from the wall. And all you can see from within these barred gates in front of you is an open area where you begin to hear the clicking of heels on the floor. Oh my fucking god. Why is all my shit disappearing? Sorry, if everything's just disappearing. Sorry about this, it's not exactly been... There we go, it's going quickly. And as you all are hearing these heels go down and closer to you all, sorry, this is being awkward. There we are. Oh, it didn't create. Okay. You see the human queen. Megan has appeared in front of you. I would show it because, yeah, that'll work. And you begin to see her slowly making her way to the center of the room. And as you see her walking, you see red magic beginning to flourish around her. It's weird. Sorry about this, it's just...
What's it doing?
It's just, everything's just disappearing on me. And my music just decides to get completely and utterly bugged.
The music's fine on my end.
Yeah,
One of
music
the-
sounds good to me too.
One of the musics, it was, just didn't work.
Oh.
So I had to switch that out. And you begin to see her radiating this magic from her feet. And as she puts her hand to her back and lifts up this red sort of talisman shaped material. Be where you are, it is quite dark within this prison. it is as if no light can escape it.
Within our
And
actual room cell.
yes, and within the room in front of you, you only see the shadows and the sounds of what you can hear. And you hear a distant voice from the center of the room, which is in front of yourselves. You are all meddling with things you do not quite understand. And for this, you must all die. Your friend, I have taken, and he will be persuaded into telling us to how and where all of these to bring where all of these intricate pieces of magic are residing.
That's a bit harsh, wouldn't you say? I mean, can we talk about this?
Silence!
Oh,
You will all die within this prison. All three of you.
Not if I have anything to do with it.
She turns her head in your general direction, Sol, and you begin to hear the footsteps getting closer and closer to your cell. As you see her face slowly come into the light. You're playing with magic you do not understand. You will be dying tonight, as with your two friends. Well, one of them we've had for a while, but he was found skulking and meddling with things he didn't quite understand. As you see her back away, again, to where she was originally. And as you are watching her, you see fire flare from her hand. As you see this tornado of fire center within the room. I'd be able to do an effect, but I still have to figure all that stuff out.
that's okay.
I haven't been able to get that down yet. I'll actually do this. Sorry, this is. And as you begin to see this fire, you begin to see this. From what you can, give me a perception check from all of you, including Unicorn. Ooh.
Natural one. I'm oblivious.
3, which comes out to 5.
All right.
Now I got dark vision, and I know we can't see a lot, but would that change anything for me?
Your token actually has dark vision. I've customized all tokens so that they have the appropriate vision they have.
Okay, because I only see the little square I'm in.
Have you clicked your token?
Yep, I've been moving it around.
It's because it's got the grate in front of you because the door, it doesn't let light pass through. It's a bit weird.
Okay.
And from, you do not see anything. You do not see any specific details as to what is slowly rising within this tornado of fire. And as soon as the tornado of fire is fully enveloping this amulet that you saw within in the Queen's hands from the odd flicker of torchlight, for some reason you see that the Queen herself is gone. And from now, I leave the floor to you guys. What would you like to do?
The queen was gone. Was the queen down here to begin with?
Yes, the Queen was who was talking to you.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I thought it was somebody else.
No, it was the Queen.
Nadani?
Ah, yes. Where are you at?
Can you follow the sound of my voice? Can you?
If you guys,
Echoes too much in here. I can't quite pinpoint you.
if you guys need me
Andrin?
to change, just say me. You do not hear Andrin's voice, as the Queen said that she had taken him for a persuasive token.
Oh, that's what she was referring to. Are we alone down here? I can't see a whole hell of a lot.
Unicorn, you can
I
enter the
can
room.
see some, but not much to see.
Wait a minute. I'm a wizard. Let us have a little more light. And I cast light in the corridor outside
Alright.
my grate.
So, I'll just explain it to you just because your door's being a bit weird.
It's only a 20-foot radius, though.
How far can it go?
20 feet. Oh, sorry. 20 feet for bright light and 20 feet for additional dim light, so a total of 40.
Alright. So, in front of you is an open space, and from what you can see through the grates off your door, sorry,
In my ear.
you see the fire tornado which the Queen had put the amulet within, and from what you can tell, it's building its power, as if something is going to be released from it. And it is an open room with torches, but you do see the flickering shadow of a cell next to you. You begin to see the shadow of a person.
That out.
What? Why? Why?
I'm trying to sleep over here. Put that out. It's blinding me.
You may want to wake the hell up. We're gonna die.
She's made these threats before.
But, look. Can you see what I see?
Seem more
No,
than a
it's
threat to
too
me.
bright.
What?
You see this green-skinned woman with long, red, sinewy hair, almost vine-like. She appears to have two antlers growing out of her forehead, but you can tell they're aesthetic. They've been placed there, or maybe surgically attached in some way. She's almost completely nude, except for like wooden chokers and a loincloth. She's just like shielding her eyes and like from your light that you just created, and kind of grimacing and covering her face. She's on just a bed of hay, is using just a clump of hay for a small pillow of sorts.
I used that spell wrong. I can't cast it in a distance. I have to touch. So I've just touched the bars.
Yes. So you still see an open room with the fire tornado in the center, as the fire tornado is a very bright, like, light building, as the amulet that you saw from before is still in the center of it.
So, I didn't catch your name there.
Persanya, if you must.
Xanathor the Wise, at your service. Although I am trapped behind bars, and there is a little bit of a limitation of what I can do. Alright.
I am Nadani.
So you've been down here a while, and so have you seen this swirling fire before?
She slowly gets up, kind of seems to have just been asleep. Just groggy and a little like angsty. No, I haven't seen anything like that, I suppose.
Well, it's growing.
Well, if you're so wise, do something about it.
Alright.
I'm thinking.
And as you guys are deliberating and arguing as usual, you begin to see the fire slowly reaching its peak as the fire turns blue with how hot and built up it is becoming. Everyone give me... check I need to do. Everyone give me a Arcana check. I know Xanathar should probably be good at this, I hope.
13.
Four.
I rolled low, but I got a +8 on it.
I got 11.
But 13 is my
Alright.
total.
And as you are all within yourselves, you begin to feel the power or the itch of breaking you. And of exploding. And as you begin to see the fire slowly trickling towards yourselves, as you see them spindling off into 3 separate directions, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna start like pulling on the door, kicking at the door, trying to get it open.
Alright, give me a strength check. Not strength save, just a check up the top of the, just below where your name is.
Okay. 17.
Oh,
Alright. What would everyone else like to do?
I am making that decision.
Alright.
you see Cristania suddenly just begins to change shape and transform before your very eyes and shrinks and shrinks and shrinks and shrinks. And suddenly there's just this like, small red-haired rat with a long tail creeping behind it, and it scurries into your cell.
My
Just
cell.
is like squeaking at you. Yep, it just starts squeaking at you and running in circles around your feet.
Oh.
Alright. Nadani, as you are pulling and kicking on this grate, you begin to feel it sort of loosen around the main support beams as you begin to slowly make it so that the gate will just fall onto the floor. Is there anything else you would all like to do?
I could blow this door open. It was a little bit explosive in the end, though.
I'm almost through my door. Give me a second to see if I can open it from the outside.
Maybe that would be best. But, Chrysania, you are now a mouse. Why are you? You're free
See
to
this
go.
mouse just squeaking and squeaking, and then runs more towards away from where. Is there a clear exit that we know of?
You might, but the rest of them won't.
Okay, so I start running in that direction so long as it's away from the fire and away from, because I still understood him, so I know he's going to try to explode his door, and I try to get away from that.
Yes.
Essentially, just trying to get your attention and get them to follow me towards the exit. I'm scurrying away, protecting myself as much as possible in the moment.
Alright.
Do I have my staff, by the way, and other belongings?
I'd say yes, just due to the fact of she's so cocky she doesn't believe you guys are gonna survive.
Good, because that's my arcane focus. And I would be a little bit useless without it. Kind of like Gandalf.
Hmm.
Your staff is broken. Okay, Nadani. If you're gonna come and help me, I will forego risking a little bit of wizardry.
Yeah, just a little more. I've almost got it open.
And where did Cristania go? Did you see her?
Did I see her turn into a rat? Did she come to me or just
I,
Xanthor?
th- I think just unicorn.
Well, Cristania turned into a rat.
You would have.
She's run out.
Well, if you're going to cast this spell, Xanathor, sooner rather than later.
Is Nadani out? Can I see?
And Nadani's nearly out. The concrete holding her bars in is getting very weakened as we speak.
And what is 10 feet beyond the door?
Open is, from what you could tell, just open ground with the flames slowly getting to yourselves. You have, from what you can tell, minutes, and they all matter.
Yes, they do. Okay, I back up all the way onto this bench, and I'm going to center this blast to about a foot beyond the door, which puts me a foot outside of the blast radius. And I wave my staff. Go to pieces!
And as you see Xanathor cast this spell, you see this implosion of just air, and pretty much see the door that was in front of you, Xanathor, has just crumbled.
I'm free.
And as soon as Xanathor opens and breaks his door, all of your vision is enveloped in flame. I say all of you, Xanathor, he is enveloped by flame as his blue flame builds up his body.
Not good. Do I know which way Cristania ran? Left or right?
She possibly went more left or right. Probably more than likely left.
That's the only guess I've got.
The flame is still building on you.
Yeah. I can't open this door.
It is locked. Prison cells are locked.
Oh, it is a prison cell door. Sorry, I didn't see that at first. Of
That's
course it's
good.
locked. What? I can't follow you.
You see just at the edge of your now dimming light as you. Oh, do you destroy your light source by doing that?
No, it lasts.
Actually, all the little pieces of iron that you just exploded, like you could probably pick one up, use it as a.
Nadani, as you
You've seen
see,
me, I would think.
as you hear Xanathor's door explode, your cage breaks and it falls onto the ground. And as the same as Xanathor, blue flame begins to trickle up your legs and envelop you.
Not your crazy old coot. I told you to give it a moment.
There is a danger of death. There you are. Look. I blew up my cell, so I'm going to get some of this iron.
Unicorn, are you
You
still
always
on rats or
blowing
you
things up.
turned back?
It's fun. You should try it. Now, help me get some leverage on this door and see if we can pry it open. If you don't
Unicorn.
mind.
I go over there and
Unicorn.
So I'm.
Are you still a rat or are you human? Or are you back to where your original state was?
No, so you see you both, I guess, now see the mouse.
Okay.
Oh, are you able to open? You can move your token around now too, and we're like on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, although
Can
we
I just
lost.
not
Oh,
see
there's the
her?
Donnie.
Oh, the door just blocked vision of you, but not him. That's so interesting. You both see the mouse
Oh, I could go through,
and
but I didn't.
into. Mouse grows and retransforms back into this green-skinned orc, tribal-looking woman in front of you.
Hi.
And as you see them turn back into their original state, you begin to see the blue flame trickle. What's your name again? Sorry.
Sonia.
Sania.
Chrysania's feet. The same as you, Xanathor, and the same as you, Nadane.
Right, let's use this bit of iron to pry this door open.
I'm just gonna grab the bars and start pulling like I did to my cell.
Give me a strength check, then, please.
Both of us, since we're doing it
Sure.
together, or what?
Yes. Do with advantage, because you're both doing it.
Okay.
Just if you just roll a second time, then it should be alright. Then we'll take the higher one.
Okay.
And then same if you use Xanathor.
Do the second one with an advantage or just straight?
Oh, damn it.
Just
Donnie.
straight.
Okay.
So the 14 and a 8.
16.
So the 14.
I got a
Alright.
12 and a 16.
Well, as you guys are pulling at this gate, it topples to the ground as the flame increases around your bodies.
Run!
It is now on your thighs.
You see Sania is almost not even paying attention to what you're doing, and she closes her eyes and hums this earthly tone, just a single tone. I'm using Druidcraft, which gives me fire play. You snuff out a natural fire, such as a candle, campfire, or torch.
Oh, I'm sorry to break your heart. It's not natural.
So as you bust through the cage, she opens her eyes, and I say, "It's magical. Must flee. Flee."
Okay.
We start to run, I guess. Start to
Yeah.
move.
And as you
Hey,
guys,
have we no way of dispelling this?
I like to blow things up, not to stop things.
and as you come closer through that corridor, Chrysania, you
Yep.
begin to see the figure of a man at the end of the corridor. And let me just do a perception. Are you all doing it stealthily, or are you all doing it just running?
She's charging in.
Yeah, I just thought let's get out of here.
All right.
Hey, yeah.
Well. All right. And as you guys are passing through this corridor, you see the man turn and face you all. It's pretty well lit in a sense, where it's like a weird aura around the entire corridors. A bit different from where you were held, but slightly lit. And I would like you all to roll initiative.
11.
Hold. Stand back.
Oh, I don't see the guy anymore, by the way. Unless it's
to
a
the
vision
hall. You have to go
distance
right
thing.
next to him. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Look like
Yeah, all of your tokens have 60 feet of vision, and if they're and they should all let me just auto roll them.
We can see 60 feet of light, but we can't see him unless we are 5 feet next to him.
That's weird.
That's a bit weird. Yeah,
It's
sorry
not like
about this.
a-
The map still is a bit weird for me.
What's his initiative? Did you get that?
Yes, I've got their initiative. And
Xanthor decided to jump in my lap. I can't move much of it.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted you to carry me. I'm tired.
Kristania comes to kind of a dead stop and holds her arm out. And you can see she's whispering. You recognize it as that she's casting some sort of magical spell, or about to.
Blow
It's
him
sort of
up!
innate. She starts making and gestures.
Alright. Well, if we are going within the combat tracker, it is his go. And as you guys are at the end of this corridor, let me just see the range. Sorry. He is going, and as you see this javelin be hurled towards you all. Let me just check if I am correct with. Sorry. There we are. And as you see this javelin be hurled towards you, Chrysania. And let me just... Jesus fucking Christ. Does a 16 hit Chrysania?
It does.
Alright. That is 3d6. 5, 10, 14. Yeesh. That is 18 damage towards you, Chrysania.
That's 50% of my hit points almost.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Alright. Chrysania, it is your go.
Oof, that changes things. You see her begin to chant and move her hands in such a way that reminds you almost of wind blowing through leaves. And then this javelin strikes her. And that she instead changes to this rage, and her chanting becomes harsher. She seems just angry, and you see her features change, and she almost radiates this energy. When I go into rage, I gain 3 temporary hit points. 3 temporary hit points. And at the start of each of my turns, while raging, I can choose a creature within 10 feet to gain 2d6 temporary hit points, which stays until my rage is gone.
Alright.
Well, but I can't do that till my next turn. So bonus action rage. Then you see, man, everything. She pulls a large great axe that has been hanging off her, like slung around her shoulders. She wields it now, and it begins to glow with this kind of purple glow. And I'm casting Shillelagh, which is a cantrip. And I can now use my wisdom modifier instead of strength modifier when I attack with it. And that's my turn. I will actually I'm gonna charge him. I'm gonna use
Alright.
30 feet.
He is 30 feet
Dang.
away.
Okay, perfect, yeah. I'm gonna rush right up to him. Ugh, I don't know if that's a good idea or not.
Alright, is that everything you want to do?
But that's all I can do.
Alright. Xanathor,
Do I have line of sight?
Yes. The corridor is much wider than what it shows on the map.
All right. What's it? He's 60 feet away.
From you, he is 40 feet from you.
All right. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna lift my staff up, do a spin, and aim the staff towards him, and a knife shaped like ice comes out.
All right.
Oh, damn it. 15.
Hits.
That is a D10. Oh, I'm sorry. That's 6 points. But this is what Xanathor does. Sometimes acts without thinking. Because the cold damage is going to affect Chrysania. This is not going to go down well.
So in character though.
It is. It just does things. I'll take care of it. 7 points of cold damage. Unless you want me to roll it separately for each character.
Nah, it's fine.
And actually, hold on.
Let's say, am I affected by the AOE of
Oh
it?
no! Sorry, dexterity saving throw to avoid the cold damage. That goes for him as well. So the points I did from the blast already told you he takes already.
Oh, at a 17 dex save.
Okay, so you take no damage then. I assume that passes for you. And then
Does it pass for you? What's your spell
Yeah.
save?
What's the save?
dexterity. Oh, sorry. 16.
Oh, they both save.
Really be
Damn it. All right. Well, he does take that bit of damage of that ice shard.
Aye. All right.
And I will step a little closer. Where the hell's Nadani?
Directly next to you.
Right behind you.
Don't.
Or to your right, I should say.
I can't see the token.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The map's a bit janky. It's been a bugger to fucking do. All right. Is that everything you want to do, Xanathor?
That's all I can do.
All right. Nadani, what would you like to do?
Nadani is gonna rush up the hall some and throw one of her daggers.
All right.
Ugh, 11.
Does not hit, I'm afraid. Is that everything you want to do?
All I can do. Oh, I guess I could move up a little bit more. Which I'll do. A little bit. That's what I'm gonna do.
Alright. And as you guys are fighting these people within this corridor, the flame is now just above your stomachs, as time is very much of the essence. And now it is his go. And he is going to pull out his longsword and go towards you, Chrysania. And he misses. As you see this blade come down and Chrysania swish out of the way, barely missing her. Alright. Chrysania, what would you like to do?
Sonia pulls a net off of her belt and flings it at him.
Right.
Ah, it almost got an 18, and then it hit, made a 2. For a total of 6. Jesus Christ.
Alright.
Okay, so dang it, that's really lame. I have to use my bonus action to adrenaline rush. Take a dash action. When you do, gain 3 temporary hit points. We cannot defeat this foe, and we have no time. We must not tarry. And I'll try to push past him if I can, and move and just keep running. And my speed is doubled because of dash.
Uh, dash. That would. So, how far are you going? If you're
Well,
dashing.
if I can get past him without any kind of check, I'm gonna go 60 feet.
Well, I am. You can give me a. Give me a strength, I guess, if you're trying to push past him.
Oh, I also forgot at the beginning of my turn.
Oh, yep, you got the
This
net
is so
on him.
good. No, the net totally missed, assuming his AC is higher than 6. But at the beginning of my turn, God, where'd it go? It's my special. Oh, features and traits. Okay. Xanathar, you feel just this like. I don't know how. See, rage taps into the life force of the world tree. So when I rage, I actually almost kind of have these like glowing green petals around me, and they actually now begin to come or like float around you, just materializing out of nowhere, and kind of dissipating and reappearing as just this shimmering almost aura around you, and you gain
Tickles.
2d6 temporary hit points.
2d6.
Yeah, do you want to roll it? I don't know how to roll. Just
I'm on it. 8.
Right, you gain 8 temporary HP, and then you see me just try to rush past this guy.
All right.
I'm sorry,
Is
Callum.
that
What
for
did you
both
want me
of
to
us,
roll?
or-
No, I can only pick one character within 10 feet at the start of each of my turns.
Okay. Just making sure.
Give me a strength if you're pushing past him.
Strength. Ugh. I'm gonna like graze around him.
Strength more.
I do have advantage on it because of rage, so I'm rolling a 1d20 minus 3, a 2 and a 6. Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay. As you are trying to push past this guard, you see him grab your shoulders and yank you back as you try to push past him to keep you within his line of sight.
Okay, all I can do is use movement, and so I'm gonna yell out, flee, and I'll run 60 feet the other way.
All right, he gets opportunity of attack on you.
Yes, he does. I get back to the split of the hallway, and both of you, I just like run past you like this
Change your plan.
crazy speed, way faster than you would think.
That will not hit you. All right. That's good. All right. Xanathor, what would you like to do?
Well, I can't see him anymore, but I'm going to look at him. I look at Cristania run away, and then I realize I am now the closest to him, I believe.
Yes.
Oh well, I pushed past you. On my turn, I ran towards him.
Oh, well, I'm going to look at the guy and wave my staff and burning blisters, and firebolt goes towards him.
Okay.
Well, when I was up next to him, could I tell if he was human or undead or something?
So he was human, and from what you can tell from your past, you can tell he was one of the cultists from the Paragon of 5.
Okay.
I got an 11, which won't hit.
Nah, I'm sorry.
But then I'm gonna follow after Cassandra.
Alright.
And so,
Nadani,
5, 10, 15, 20 feet of my movement.
what would you like to do, Nadani?
Actually, I'll go a little bit
Don-
further.
Madani hears them running away, so she's going to take one last opportunity and throw one of her other daggers at him.
Alright.
23.
Fuck, Jesus, that hits.
God.
Alright, roll the damage.
10.
Alright. Well, are you going to follow suit if with your comrades and run the fuck away?
Hey, yes. Where the
Alright.
hell are y'all going?
You have to delete a dagger from your inventory.
Yeah.
Alright. And as you guys are running, you see the flame that has been growing on your bodies envelop you all. As you were all transported from this prison.
Oh, here we go again.
To this coliseum that you were all within.
Sorry, Callum, but there's no visibility, man.
Oh. I forgot to put DP on here, sorry.
Well, our players don't have.
Let me just fix up the players. There we are. And as you guys are transported within this coliseum, you look around you and see statues of dragons. And on the floor is completely covered in sand that is covered in blood. And as you were all standing there, what would you like to do?
We still don't have any vision, Callum. I can only see my token and just black all around it.
Oh, sorry.
I know the lighting has been giving you all kinds of troubles. Ah, there we go. Very bright.
Yeah, apologies about that. It's a subtle difference from the dark prison.
Yeah.
And I leave the floor to you all.
So you say there's statues of dragons all around us?
Yes.
Now, where the hell are we again?
And Donnie just kind of turns in circles. And what is this place?
All right. I want to wander about and look around. Just
Alright.
start making spiral. Like a sweep. Gradually getting wider and wider to see what I
Alright.
see.
And
It'll
as
take
you
a
were looking
while.
around, Nadani, Cressonia, what are you guys doing?
The Donnie's got a scimitar in one hand and a dagger in the other, and she just kind of slowly walking around, checking out, just like Xanthor, seeing what's going on.
So you see me quickly restrap my great axe to my back. I pull out of my belt 2 sickles, and I make a chant over each of them, and they begin to glow with this like a luminescent green glow. And that's the color of my shillelagh. So I take 2 bonus actions, essentially 2 actions to enchant each of them. And I said, prepare yourselves. They toy with us.
And as
Sir,
you
can you
all-
not teleport us out of this place?
No, but I could maybe blow a hole. As soon as I find one. Find a wall.
And as you were all stood there, in the sand, covered in blood, you see this fire again, but in a beam of light of sorts, crash down into the center of the Colosseum. And as you just, vroom, 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 as the power emanates from it and the fire dissipates. Let me just reconfigure this real quick. There we go. And as the fire disperses, you see a creature you see a half dragon before you as he has come from those flames. What would you like to do?
Have I encountered this before?
You've read it in books.
And what do I know about them?
Let me just get the card up real quick.
I moved up next to you, slightly in front of you. They cannot reach the roots of the tree here. Do not summon the wind to fly us out of here.
Run
What
over
you-
and join them. What the hell is that thing?
That, Nadani, is a half dragon.
And as you go, and Xanathor, you know that these dragons can understand common.
Yeah, but I can also speak Draconic. But what do I know about them? Do I know if do they have intellect? Can they be reasoned with?
They're more beastly than more. Not you can't really reason with them, but they do have a sense of intellect, but can't exactly really be brought out as often just due to their animalistic nature. And this type of dragon has not been seen for several hundred years.
They're not very friendly. They do speak our language, but not likely to be friends.
And as you guys are stood there, this half dragon, its wings slowly.
Rosanea wants to cure wounds on herself while, like, in this moment, also.
And as
And,
you're curing your
she
wounds,
whispers a prayer. And
you see this red dragon in front of you with its wings spread out. And on the neck of this dragon, you see one of its scales is glowing with the same light that both Nadani and Xanathor had encountered and has brought them to Kresge.
Oh, is it just me, or does that light look awful familiar?
Yeah, was it summoned here like we were? Against its will. I shout out in Draconic. I say there! How's it going? You brought here against your will.
As Xanathor speaks the common to the half dragon. You speak of me as if I was brought here against my will.
Yeah, is that true? Because we were.
No. I was brought here by the man that I call, well, the person who leads me. And I have power unadmissible to the gods themselves.
I don't doubt.
As he gets into this combat stance, and I'm going to keep the old initiatives, but I'm going to roll his.
Well, negotiations are over, folks.
Yeah,
All right.
What it sounded like.
I did try. Oh.
Rosanea mumbles to you in Draconic. Fool.
And how's it going? Really, Xanathor? How's it going?
Well, it's the best I could think of on short notice.
You're not your enemy, I scream out in Draconic. We will slay you if need be.
And as you were all speaking, Kusania, you're first in line. What would you like to do?
Actually, Saul, you wouldn't have been able to understand me. I was speaking Draconic.
I speak it as well.
Oh, do we all? Wow.
There's no time for this.
hell?
And then I clap my hands together.
We're just talking
And
about
a
languages.
explosion of fog like surround us, and I'm casting fog cloud.
All right. That is okay. Go, girl.
So 20-foot radius sphere of fog is heavily obscured. Lasts until strong wind, such as gust of wind spell, disperses it. So I say, run and hide, and I'll go behind this big boulder. It's basically at the edge of the fog cloud. Is there a way to draw 20 foot?
I am currently trying to figure that out because I'm still trying to
There's
get these
probably
effects
for it.
to work.
Yeah, you can do
Oh shit. Here it starts it. Okay, so it's all fog basically. It's not actually big enough.
is it 20 feet? Because that's a lot more than 20.
Pointing every direction.
Oh. Radius of 20.
Yeah.
Right.
It started right there. So I think that's actually more. Split up it so its breath can't destroy us at the same time, and I'll run right over here.
Okay.
I will stay where I'm at. It's not my turn to
I'm
move
running
anyway.
this way.
Well.
I think you have to wait for your turn, so.
Is that everything you want to do, Chrysania?
I'll do bonus action adrenaline rush again, just to get some more temporary hit points back, and I'll run further away. And so when I leave the fog cloud, I'm in theory trying to hide behind rocks so it like doesn't know where I am.
Okay.
I can basically hide behind this boulder way back here, opposite the fog cloud.
Oh, beautiful. Alright, if that's everything you want to do.
I think that's spell, action, bonus action, and move action. So yeah, I can't do anything else.
Alright. Xanathor. What would you like to do?
I am going to just stay hidden.
Okay.
Because I feel like that I'm out of line of sight from it. I don't know how tall it is.
If you're in the... it's about... let me have a quick look. Oh, bloody hell, my eyes are changing. It's about 20 to 25 feet tall, roughly, because it is pretty fucking big. Built like a Balrog, just slightly smaller.
Well, I'm going to move into this little hole. Actually, get over to that side of it.
Alright.
That's about all I can do, really, because I don't want to give myself away at the moment.
Well, if that's everything you would like to do,
Yeah.
it is the half-dragon's go. And it... ha 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 ha!
Goodbye, Nadani.
Up to 5.
Hmm.
So that's about 40 feet of movement. And it is going to... it can jump to about there. And as you are all hiding like little wimps, Uh, it is going to, and as you guys you hear this massive thump and a crash onto the ground as you see it jump 35 feet into towards Sarani's. Oh god, horrible with names.
Chrysania.
Chrysania. Towards Chrysania's direction. And that was a bonus action. And it is going to use its dragon breath. And let me just see something.
As a barbarian, I have danger sense, advantage on dex saving throws unless I have an incapacitated condition.
Alright. I've got to try to figure out. Takes about that. So give me a failure. Give me a DC 14 for Dex. So you have to get 14 or higher.
19.
Lucky, lucky, lucky boy. You only get half of this damage. Let me just roll these dice. I need to get a calculator out actually. 1 second. Four. That's 3. God. There we go. Sorry. 6 plus 3. You will be taking the initials 25 minus half of it, so about
Well,
about 12. Yeah, you take about 12 points of damage.
Okay. Burnside! Up! Struck it!
Alright, well that's that skill. Nadani, what would you like to do?
Nadani is going to, after seeing with what Santha did with the fog, she's gonna attempt to do the same with darkness and try to hide her, because I'd assume we all just saw her get hit.
Yeah, you saw this massive cone of fire just envelop where Chrysania was.
So you basically can't see through the fog. It's
Is
heavily
it-
obscured.
Is
making
it a
all the
concentration
sight
spell?
advantage. No, it just sits there until
Oh, fair enough.
dispersed. You're just in like a. I forget exactly the rules for heavily obscured heavy. Blocks vision entirely. You suffer from the blinded condition while in the fog. Cannot any check requiring sight automatically fails. Attack rolls against your have advantage, and your attacks are disadvantaged.
Okay, so I didn't see her get attacked.
Follow it into the fog.
Okay. So, I am gonna step out of the fog to where I thought it was. So, I'm gonna come around this rock. And discover it's not there anymore. So, how tall are these? Like this big rock here in the middle.
The one next to the DP,
Yeah.
I'd say it's about 5 to 8 feet tall.
Okay, so I would have been able to see it. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
move towards it some more. Now I can see around the fog.
All right.
So I'm gonna use darkness on. Let's see. I can cast a spell on an object that isn't being worn or carried. So I'm gonna try to do it on this like rock that is next to it.
All right.
That's cool. Big magical sphere of darkness next to a magical fog cloud.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot radius sphere.
We have a tactic of obscuration here.
Doing it which of these two boulders?
The one I'm putting in the circle.
So 15 feet in every direction.
Yeah.
And double that size then.
Oh yeah, double that.
Yeah.
I had to draw a couple circles to kind of figure out how find the count up 15 and then count over 15 and then start your circle from there. This way. That's cool. How big are these rocks? Like how many feet of movement would it take to move up them?
Well, to climb the rocks. Ooh. I'd say about the one next to you is about 5 to 10 feet roughly.
This is gonna be interesting.
I said I'd give you a more difficult combat.
And it's a giant
see what-
D12 there. Look at it. It's a 10-foot tall D12.
Back to me then.
If that's everything Danny wants to do.
Yeah.
All right, Chrysania.
Okay. What does the darkness say? Is it the same thing, Saul? Heavily obscured?
No.
Is there a way to share?
Here, I'll take a screenshot of it and put it in the chat.
Curious. Okay, I know where it was. I saw it breathe fire at me. Oh man. Okay, I'm going to. To bonus action. Sheesh, okay, man, my HP is so low. How long does your darkness last?
Up to 10 minutes.
I have 10 minutes now.
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Fog cloud is 1 hour. Okay, 10 minutes is plenty. I'm going to. I think I should save this because I get disadvantage trying to attack him inside of that. Man, I wish I'd taken fucking fairy fire now after all that deliberation. It helps us and it hurts us, so I'm gonna rush in. I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my final adrenaline rush, get 3 HP, and rush up to him. He's exactly 60 feet away from me. I'm going to use my full action to cast. No, I'm going to. use my once per long rest casting of Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. Ha ha ha.
Fucking go. Wait, why did it add 4? Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, so what did that say? 13? Yeah. So, and then that's everything I can do.
Okay. Okay, sorry, I'll just some. There we are. Okay. What do you do? Xanathor, what would you like to do?
Right. So the darkness is 15-foot radius, and it's 20 to 25 feet tall. So its head is sticking out.
Mm-hmm.
And how tall is the fog?
20 feet high.
I think he's poking out just a little bit.
I'll step back a bit so I see it better. And you only live once. Swirl my staff around my head and point toward power of the storm. I throw a lightning bolt at it.
Come on!
And
Give me that hit, DC. Give me it.
all right, dexterity saving throws. Got to beat at 16.
It got 15.
It failed. Full force of the damage.
Come on!
25 points.
Hoorah!
Wow.
Well, there was a 1 and 2 twos in that roll, but it could have been nicer. Still, 25 is a nice chunk.
Alright. Is that everything you would like to do?
I can't see Nadani or Chrysania.
Nope.
How are we all doing?
Oh, great, all things considering.
That good, huh? Okay. I moved 10 feet back, so I got 20 more feet of movement. I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Move this way where I know Chrysania moved, and I knew Nadani went north, and that's all my movement, so that's all that I could do.
Okay. It is the half dragon's go. And considering she can't actually see Chrysania,
And I'm obscured by a cloud.
you're all actually, well, can actually see Nadani. Actually, no, we can't.
I'd be kind of hunched behind that rock.
Ooh, you smart little bastards, the lot of you.
Yeah. Told you. DM's going down.
Alright.
Shouldn't have said that.
Well. Should have said that.
I know how your little mind works.
Little mind.
Mm-hmm. Smaller than me.
And then face me, beast, or is it too dark for you? You need the light and the fire?
You hide behind your clouds. And as you hear this, vroom, Chrysania, give. You would be able to see it because it's. Well, I don't think Chrysania would be able to see it because it's in darkness. Or would you be able to see it?
So danger sense just works that I have like a
Oh.
supernatural for these things, so I just straight up have advantage on deck saving throws unless I'm incapacitated.
Okay. If you do a attack of opportunity on the half dragon for me.
That I would fail because, well, it depends on. Oh, did you screenshot your spell? spell?
Yeah, she did.
Say.
Yeah.
It's blinded. So I
No,
can't
it's
attack it
colored.
with opportunity. I have to be able to see it in order to attack it.
Well, how you're pretty close to it, so I mean,
Actually, that might not be true. It might just even be that I just get disadvantage on the opportunity attack.
yeah, we'll roll with that.
I think that's
Just
what
because
it means,
I want to
actually.
give you the fair shot of killing this thing. So
I sense that it's about to like leap. I saw it leap once. I sense it's about to do it again. I talked about the fog, so I feel like I just caught up to it and it's going to jump away from me. I strike out at it with one of my sickles.
give me that hit, DC.
Dealing... Oh, I forgot I have to hit first. Here we go. Oh, a natural fucking one.
Oh,
Natural one, of course.
all right. Well, Kasane, as you go to strike this half dragon, it whoom, leaps into the air before your sickle could even touch a single scale, and drops in front of you, Xanathor. As you see this, whoom, as it curls down as it lands and raises slowly up to look at you with its fiery, blood-filled eyes. And it is going to do a claw attack on you, as the leap was a bonus action. Alright, that does not hit. Alright. Nadani, what would you like to do?
Okay. So, given our fog and darkness are shorter than the dragon, I would have seen it move, right?
Yeah, you would have seen this thing leap into the air.
I'm gonna run
Thor.
back this way around these rocks to where I can be in line of sight of it. And dark. Oh wait, I already did. I am going to try firebolt.
Alright.
13.
Does not hit, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
And he has resistance to fire.
Probably would be, but hey, I don't know what I'm dealing with.
Fair enough. That's a
Realistic.
That's fair enough. Alright. If that's everything you would like to do.
Yeah, because my bonus actions don't do me anything.
Alright. Give me 1 second. Okay. Just change it. Alright. Chrysania. It is your go.
Okay, well... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's so far away. Gotta dash again. 30. And then I will bonus action rage.
Come on.
These glittering leaves just kind of very subtly reappear and disappear around me. I gain 3 more temporary HP. And that's everything I can do.
Alright. Xanathor. What would you like to do?
I am
Yep.
spinning my staff over my head and hit it to the ground really hard in front of me like Gandalf on the bridge of Barad-dûr and shout, BOOM! And cast Thunder Wave at 3rd level.
Whew!
And this creature needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Unluckily for you, that is one of its second highest stats.
It's got to do 16 or better.
They got 18.
They got 18. Okay, hold on. Take half damage from this.
Alright.
So 11 points, and it doesn't
Awesome.
it doesn't get pushed back. So not half
That-
of 11. 11
Into
is
the
the
fog.
half.
You must hide.
Huh?
Get into the fog. Hide.
I can't. I tried to push it into the fog.
You
Is
must
it
hide
considered?
from it. It'll kill you.
Can I move? Am I close enough that it's an attack of opportunity?
You're further away. You're at 10 feet, so it's only if you're in 5 feet of it.
All right, so I'm gonna. Come on, move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's it. That's all I can do.
Alright.
Now it's 3rd level. Oh man, you know what? No, it's all right. Did we wake up overnight in that prison? By the way, I forgot to ask you this.
No, you were kind of just like knocked out in a sense.
All right, still the same day. All right then, so I don't get my heroic inspiration back yet. Okay.
Ooh. Alright.
And I forgot my luck. I could have had him have a disadvantage on that saving throw. Damn it! I keep forgetting I have that.
Alright. And as you see Xanathor run like the little chicken, you see it actually... let me just see the distance that I can go. As you see it lift up again, vroom, and jump back into the air. But not towards you. Away. And that is its go. Alright,
Yeah,
sorry.
Run, you
The
little
Donnie.
coward.
Is it still in the air or?
No, it is landed onto the ground.
Okay.
Sort of where you guys originally were. Alright. What would you like to do, Nadane?
Donnie is going to return back to the rock where I was previously. And knowing it likely won't do much, I'm gonna throw a dagger.
Alright.
Try to get its attention. 8.
It does not hit, I'm afraid.
It bounces off the dragon.
Alright. Well. Is that everything we'd like to do, Nadane?
Yep.
As you guys are fighting this dragon within this Colosseum, You look around you and it's just barren. There's no people around you. When all of a sudden, you see this glisten of light from this viewing platform from all the way at the back of the Colosseum itself. And it may be a familiar face to you all. It is Temi. And this blinding light, she raises her hand and brings it down towards the half-dragon. And as you see this bolt of pure light hit this dragon. Let me just... And she is casting Guiding Bolt at 3rd level. Come on, Temi. Come on. Alright, 1, 5, 11, 15, 16, 21. That is 27 fucking damage to this thing. Alright. And you hear her say, "Did you miss me?"
A bit.
Hey.
You're late though.
Alright. Back at the turn order. Grisania, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna chase after it, just run into the darkness.
Alright. Is that everything you want to do, or do you want to do an action?
I'm thinking.
Not really. I mean, in my rage. Well, I guess I'll use the dash action to actually get up next to it, but on this side of the fog.
Hmm?
I still have a bonus action. Okay, I can do anything as a bonus action. Okay, I'm done.
Alright. Xanathor the Wise. What would you like to do?
I am looking at my range. Oh, look at that. We're in range.
It's almost like I planned it. No, I'm joking.
Oh, I don't know if this is gonna work, but
That's the essence of D&D. You hope it works, but sometimes it goes to shit.
oh no. Okay. I'm going to jump up. Oops, I'm still on the measurement tool. I'm going to jump up on this rock. You're getting very, very sleepy. Wisdom save.
Okay.
16 or better.
Wisdom save 16 or better. $14.
It falls asleep.
And as you see this dragon, it begins to sways and just whoomp onto the ground.
No,
Is that concentration or is it a just a regular?
Hold on a second. It's until the end of its next turn, at which point it must repeat the save, and until it fails or somebody shakes it awake.
Okay.
Does it count as prone though, so we have advantage against it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, but you attack it, it wakes.
You hit
Oh
though.
shit.
Advantage.
Yeah, you will. Oh, and then I will jump off of here, so that I jumped up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's as far as I can go.
All right. And if that's everything you'd like to do,
It's all I can do.
so you said it was a deck save for its next go, yeah? Wisdom save, sorry.
Wisdom, but it's at the until it's oh god damn
End of its turn. So it loses its turn, makes
it. Yeah, so at
Save.
the end of its very next turn, it can make the save again.
Well, it is the half dragon's
Wisdom.
go, so I've got to do a wisdom, yeah?
No, you have to, he loses that turn, so it's at the end
Oh,
of that
okay.
turn. So if he makes his save, yes, but he can't act this turn. It'd be the turn after.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, man.
That's all good. Oh. Oh.
Did he fail?
As you're all looking at this dragon, you begin to see the body jolt as it wakes up. Its eyes opens, like Smaug does in The Hobbit, where he's going to stay prone for now whilst he wakes up. All right, Nadani, what would you like to do?
Seeing it start to stir, Nadani is going to take advantage she can. She's going to jump over this rock and attack it with her scimitar.
All right, do with advantage.
Okay.
Woo! Hits.
And... Six.
All right, that does 6 damage. That is a decent amount of damage to it, to be fair. Let's see. There we are. Okay. Is that everything you can do this turn?
Oh, you know what? I can do a secondary action using 2-weapon fighting. I just have to use a different weapon, so I'm going to attack again with my dagger. But I don't add strength or dexterity modifier. So how does that?
Say it again, sorry.
I can attack with a. You don't add your strength or dexterity modifier to the damage roll. Okay. Okay. So still with an advantage?
Is you got multi-attack, don't you not?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd say with advantage because he's still prone.
Okay. And 18.
Fucking Jesus. On the nose. You got it.
Okay. So now on the. You don't add strength or dexterity to the damage roll for the bonus action. So do I just do a D8? Because it says D8 plus 2 on the roll.
Yes. So just do a straight D8.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
And 3.
Alright. Well. If that's everything we'd like to do, it is
Yeah.
Temmie's go. Let's see how far. She's 75 feet away. Alright. She is going to. She's going to cast a Shield of Faith on herself. It's 2 to raise her. Alright. Crasania, it is your go. What would you like to do?
They start cutting at it with my sickles, which are currently shillelied. I have mastery of scythes, which means I get an extra attack with the scythe specifically. Hold 2 light weapons instead of a bonus action, so I'll use my main action to 2 sickle attacks that are shillelied. So it's a 26 hit.
Is that a rhetorical question?
And does an 18 hit.
Is that a rhetorical question?
I guess actually I'm at advantage though because
Technically,
so I
yeah.
can roll 2 more to get a nat 20, hopefully. No.
Eesh. Alright.
So
anyway,
technically by the rules, I rolled a 26 and a 14.
We'll go the 26 and the 18 just because they were your initial rolls. I'll give you that.
Okay. So this is bludgeoning damage if that oh no, I can do force or normal. Sides are slashing, so 17 damage.
Oh. Alright. Whew. We're getting there, people.
So the funny part about my build is I don't get bonus damage from my rage because built it. It's I'm a shillelagh barbarian. So in theory, it's better because I went low strength. Bonus action. I don't know if I can do anything. Okay. Stay in the darkness right next to him. Last turn.
Alright.
Oh, at the start of my turn, I can give someone within 10 feet. So I give Nadani my leaves from rage. You gain plus 2d6 temporary HP.
I'm at max HP still.
No, it's on top of it.
Temp HP, it's additional.
Oh.
There's another bar next to it.
Oh, was that new
But I don't
what?
know how to roll how do you roll a custom roll? See how to do it.
Bottom left of
left.
your thing. You just press that little
Okay.
D20 in the little red circle.
Oh, max. You gain 12 temporary HP.
Nice.
Damn.
Xanathor, what would you like to do?
Alright. Is it awake?
It is.
As soon as my mouse comes back to life. There it is. Alright, I'm going to 5, 10,
But any attacks
15,
do have advantage on them because
20.
he is currently prone.
25. I assume this. He still is visible to me.
Yeah, I'd say
Because
he's
I'm on the very
slightly.
edge of this.
Yeah, I'd say he's slightly visible to you.
Alright. So. I am. Spinning my staff clockwise in front of me. And stop and point it. Electrify your soul. And cast Witch Bolt.
Go, girl.
Advantage, you say?
Yes.
18.
Hits. As much as I do not want to say that for you.
19 points of damage.
Shit. Okay. Okay.
And that's a concentration, so I'm going to get that every round. And I'm a warcaster, so go ahead and try to break my concentration.
Challenge accepted.
Of course, death will definitely break my concentration.
It is the half dragon's go. 1 second, let me just quickly Google something. Alright. It is going to get up and stand and looks towards where this witch bolt had struck him as he sees this electricity.
It's still going, so he's got a direct line to see me. Just follow the bolt. I didn't think that through again, but that's Xanathor is. That's a show. Oh, now I can't hide.
And as you were, as you see him turn towards this lightning that is currently striking him, you see him take a few steps forwards. So he's still in the range of you all. So
Boom, boom.
as you all see his neck begin to light up with fire, as he spews a breath of pure flame towards you, Xanathor. I need you to give me a dex save, please.
I'm going to use one of my luck points to make this with advantage. Ha 18.
Good idea. That's good. Do you have luck points?
Yes, I do. I haven't used it. I keep forgetting that I have it.
Okay.
How many do you have? 3 total?
I do.
That's cool.
You take 11 damage, Xanathor.
Do I still have the 8 temp from Chrysania? How long does that last? That was in the prison.
I mean,
No, it would have dissipated with my rage.
Oh, okay. Let me get rid of those. Okay, 11 points.
aye. You would have taken 22 if you had failed.
Oh, I figure.
My default's disappeared. Fuck it.
It's
Nadani.
just a singe! You suck!
Would you like to do Nadani?
Is it all the way in the fog now?
You can still see it. It's pretty tall.
Okay, okay.
I've got to do my concentration save, Callum.
Oh,
Go
I am
ahead.
going to attack with my scimitar again.
Okay.
I guess 21's gonna pass.
Yeah, it's gonna pass.
And I got an 18 on that.
That'll hit.
Damage is 8.
Alright. Ooh. Alright. Is that everything you'd like to do?
Now I'm gonna use dual wielding again and attack with my dagger.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, 24.
Jesus fuck you. Go on.
And I got 9.
Alright. If that's everything you would like to do.
Are you making 3 attacks around?
2.
I think you should. Monks get extra attack at level 5, like all the other melees.
Yep.
So you get, if you have a dagger in your offhand, you get an attack as a bonus action with your dagger. It's your 3rd attack if you wanted, and it just doesn't get your X modifier as part of the damage.
Oh, that doesn't show in my bonus actions.
It's not a bonus action.
It's just a normal. It's kind of like a hidden bonus action that just applies to all characters. If you have a light weapon in your offhand as a bonus action, you can attack with it without. You get the modifier for the attack, but not for the damage.
Should be under features
It's
and
just like
traits.
weird- You get
Well,
2 scimitar attacks and 1 dagger attack if you use your action and bonus action for that specifically.
yeah, because I've got the two weapon fighting under bonus there, and it's got to be 2 separate weapons. So I did the scimitar and the dagger.
What does 2 weapon fighting say?
When you use your attack action with a weapon that has a light property, you can make 1 extra attack as a bonus action with a different weapon as long as a melee weapon that lacks two-handed property.
Even a little more lenient than I thought. That's interesting. Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. So you
Okay.
get 2 attacks and a bonus action attack.
Okay, so I still get another attack there. Okay. With, I'm gonna guess the dagger, that would be an offhand. Right.
It's your main hand.
So the scimitar. Okay. So, oh wait. Yeah, that was right. Okay, so with the scimitar again, I got 18.
That hits. Sorry.
Okay, and then the damage with no bonus, so I need an 8. That is a 5.
Okay. This half dragon is on the brink of death. I want you all to know that. And if that's everything you would like to do, Nadane,
Yes.
it is Temmie's go. I think she is going to skip her turn for now, as she can't be very useful. Ksania, what would you like to do?
I just keep striking at this thing.
Alright.
Laylee.
That, oh, you little fucker.
At a critical, my shillelagh attack.
Fuck.
Oh, it.
Well,
I'm automatically gonna do it.
Ksania, how would you like to do this? How would you
Oh,
like to
actually-
do this half dragon?
Just start plunging my sickles like into the back of its leg till it collapses, and then I slash them like across its throat.
Hell to the fucking yeah. And as you all see Ksania slaughter this half dragon as it lays there dead. Let me just. Sorry, I just need to. Why is it being awkward? Stop being awkward, you can't. Might be why. Nope. Nope. It's dead. And as you all see this dragon that you have all just killed slain on the floor, I think that's where we take a break.
That's probably a good idea.
I run to Xanathar. I still, at the beginning of my turns, can give him some leaves to give you temporary HP. I'll give you 2d6 temp HP.
Are you rolling it?
10. And holding my Siazal, I'll spend 2 bonus actions to re-enchant them and then say, prepare yourselves for anything.
Yeah, who knows what's next? Hopefully nothing, because I'm getting tired.
Who's that paladin up there? The lightning caller. Must get to her.
She's a friend of ours.
Know her?
Yeah, she was taken. Before we were captured, she was taken. Magically, I guess. Let us go.
Let's get to her quickly. Start running towards Kemi.
All right. And then we'll take a break here.
back. You've all defeated the half-dragon. And you've been reunited with a lost friend, Temmie. I'm going to leave the floor to you guys. What would you like to do?
I go
Well,
up to Timmy. Timmy, oh, so good to see you. Where have you been?
yeah, where have you been? How?
After I was taken, I was taken to this plane where I was just alone in the dark again, and I saw light, and I ran towards it, and then I guess you know the rest is we just killed that thing.
So you remember
And
nothing?
that was amazing.
Uh,
How long have you controlled the lightning? You're born
Well,
of Earth?
I was born, but I don't exactly remember where it was. I've just been taught magic. That's all I really know. I was taken into which these clerics. They brought me in. They taught me things, and I guess it was useful to you all. But I'm happy to see you all again. And wait a minute.
You don't have time for reunions. How do we get out of here? Where's the exit?
I don't know an exit. And as you guys are speaking, you hear this pulsing just vroom, 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 coming from the dragon's body.
What the hell is that?
I think we should probably walk away now, and quickly.
We tell if there's like portcullises at either side.
As far as you can see, there is no exit.
Let's
It's
get up on
pure-
top of that platform.
Yes.
With the crown.
Follow me.
And
A dash and just start running.
And as you all
Um,
begin to run, Temmie is stuck in place and goes towards the humming as if she's being called to it.
Oh.
Timmy!
No.
Leave her behind.
You see her
I'm gonna
kneel,
turn around and go back towards her.
and you see her pick up this red, like it looks like one of the scales from the dragon that you can see in Nadane. And you can see it pulsing. And then vroom, all of your vision goes white. And you are brought to the outer. Okay, that's just not the thing I wanted to do. And you are all brought to the outskirts of the Kreski main keep. Temmie is with you. And as you all open your eyes, you see the bustling city once again. As you are no longer in the prison and are no longer placed within that prison that you were like forced into. And Temmie looks to you all. What's this? How did... She looks around. How did we get here?
Seems to be the norm the past few days.
You just touched the scale and suddenly we were here.
And as you see, the scale is pulsing in her hand that she still holds.
You have one of the keys.
Keys?
Yes, remember when we went to the island?
I think I
and the beams. Or did that happen after she was taken down, Nadani? The beams, one of them pointed here, and there were like, what, 4 others? And there were
What are you talking about?
the original quest that we were sent on.
yes. We went to the island, and there was the dome with the dragon statues, and then suddenly 5 beams came out, and this was the closest beam pointed here.
So we chose that one because it was close. Yes, the others are much further, but we had to test a theory anyway. But this was here. So we have one of the keys. But
Its tail and its magic, which teleports us from vision to vision. This is the act of gods. What have you involved me with? I seek a quarry in these lands. I have no time for such misadventures.
Cal, could you remind? I cannot, for the life of me, remember why we were sent on this.
So you were sent on this mission to prevent a calamity, to prevent an evil coming.
Okay, yes, I remember now. Well, Kasana, you may have that quest, and that is fine. But there's a great calamity coming into this land if we do not stop it. And if it does, your plans will not happen. So you could help us and get to experience what you wish afterwards. You're pretty tough in a fight.
I'm on quest. I must find the prince of the tree. Travel the roots of the god tree seeking him.
Prince of the
Not
tree.
be deterred from it.
Who is this prince?
An elfin lord, the name of Sylvanus, named after the god which we worship.
You seek Sylvanus of Greenborough?
Know him? Where is he? Have you seen him?
He's my dearest friend. He's been lost for 8 years in the great forest of the southwest. He went in search of some rare magic components. We never have found him. I've been looking for him. You seek him too. Then our quests are aligned. But that quest to find
Royal
him
blood.
will be all for naught if this calamity comes upon this land.
I shall accompany you. Seek out leads of his whereabouts. I may aid you if I can in the process.
Well, after what we saw today, I believe you will be able to aid.
That
Nothing but an extension of the god tree. It is the will of her being that guides me.
Do you have any clues to his whereabouts? Have you heard anything since my last knowledge was 8 years ago?
I've been seeking in for half as many as that. I've been traveling the routes throughout the lands. Perhaps this is the first sign that he is near.
Yes, we will take it as that. Oh, I could tell you stories about him. But maybe now is not the time. We go way, way back. Now, we did have a gnome with a cart who brought us here, and I don't know what has happened to him. And if he cannot be found, then we are on foot. But the location of the next key, the closest place would be Moroka, to the north of us. And Moroka,
Yes!
that is where the gnomes come from.
Seems as good of a choice as any.
They're good folk. They worship the white dragon, you know.
Alright.
Are you looking at a map? Like, do you have a physical map that you're showing me?
No, I've lived here for a few hundred years, so I just know. We weren't given. We don't have one actually, do we? Oh well,
You're familiar with these land, wizard.
Yes. Callum, in my inventory I have a history of the realm book. Would it have a rough map of the land in it? You think?
Yeah, roughly. It'll have the same. It'll have the same type of map of when the book was written.
Of course. So the cities may be different names now.
Yes.
It
Some
is
of them are
quite old.
probably the same. They're just very. They might have changed over time.
Oh, wait! Oh, hold on. I put down my backpack. Leaf through it. No, no. Here it is. There's a battered old leather-bound book, and I open it up. Oh, no, no, no. Aha! This is the only map I've got, but you can see here the lake is in place. It's over there. And up here, Morocco didn't exist then, but right here at this inlet is where it exists now.
This city to the southwest. You said the beam did not go there. What is that place?
That's where we come from. The elves. They sent us on this mission.
It's more of a mixed race, by the way.
Oh, are they?
Yes, it's more of a pretty much like fawns, elves,
And,
dwarfs.
and where would the great forest that I knew that Sylvanas went?
It is probably in that region, like there's
But
around because
I asked the king about him. I
Yes.
cannot remember what he said.
he said he'd send you a messenger in time.
Ah.
A messenger being one of his birds.
I think the king of Alapnia knows something, but he sent us on this quest. Typical, huh? You want
We
something?
trade our prince's life for information.
Yes.
Errands.
But he said he would send a messenger. So I think our best bet for now is to continue on his quest. And then we may yet find Sylvanas.
What is this great beast in the sea over here? This icon.
From what you can remember, that's more of an ocean tribe of city, where let me just have a look at the.
That's where the
thing I
sea
wrote.
elves are. Here there be dragons. But
And so it had a fondness for the open waters. Perhaps we should start there.
it is quite some journey.
Better than northeast to the mountain.
Yeah, but I was thinking of north to Morocco for the gnomes. Maybe we could secure transport. They are very helpful.
Perhaps.
Well, why don't we get some rest first? Temmie says to you.
Yeah, that's a given because this old sack of bones is tired.
And I'm sure you want a drink as well and food.
Yeah, but we can't go back into Kresge. We're a bit fugitives, I think.
And as you all are talking, you hear the sounds of the trodding of horseshoes on the ground
Well,
and the bustling of wheels on the concrete slabs. And you hear a a distant voice shout. Well, I'm going to get quite far away from my mic for this. Did you all hear that? I hope.
Please.
yeah,
Okay, good.
we better make ourselves scarce.
Before you do that, everyone give me perception.
I can disguise myself as a small creature. How can you make yourself invisible?
I-
Aren't you a wizard, for God's
I
sake?
can't make myself
tree's sake.
invisible, but I can make myself look like someone else.
I suggest you do so. Perhaps you should hide in the shadows, Dark One.
I did a 17.
Oh, hey. Go. Perception. Okay.
Got 11, by the way, which isn't very good.
Okay, Temmie got 22. And as you guys are looking around and seeing this person coming towards you, you notice a short stature on this carriage. As you see the the balding top of the head and the grey hairs fussling out from the sides of his head.
Coming from where?
Sorry?
Coming from where?
His head. The hair.
No, where's he coming from?
Oh, he's coming from out of Kresge.
Oh, okay.
And
Ah, looks like our ride has arrived.
you see
Not a
and
moment too
recognize
soon.
him as Brick.
Owls.
And as he comes, he sees Temmie and goes, "Oh, well, where the hell have you been?" I will leave the floor to you guys.
You know this person?
Yes, he's who gave us transport up from Alapnia. Brick, it's good to see you. I wonder if you might, oh, this is our new friend Chrysania. Sorry. Chrysania? Brick.
Give him a head.
You, Sonia, is like, "Why is it naked?"
That's how she rolls.
I'm not.
Shh.
I'm not an it. Bare my fangs at him.
She,
She-
yeah, yeah. So I'll be calm. Brick, are you available to take us further throughout the land?
Well, depends on where you're going.
Well, I still have my book out. So there's a few places we need to go. There's Trollos in the northeast, although not right away. Moroka, where your people are from. Draknik, and Mamelia.
You will receive 1 gold piece for each 10 mile that we travel.
He looks at you and like 10 miles. He's like, "Get the back."
Hope you got the
Well,
money.
where are we off to?
Well, my original thought was to Moroka to get transport, but if we have transport,
Oh,
where do you all
no, we
think?
we promised to take care of Brick. Shall we, find our own transport so that we can send him on his way, or do you want to continue to join us?
Well, if you're gonna continue paying me, I mean, I'll come for a little excursion. I mean, as long as you're paying me. As he gives off this smile.
I look at everybody. I was like, I only have so much gold. It's not exactly like we're doing anything to make more.
How many miles is it to this Moroka town? When were you last there?
Yeah, that's bit of an issue with my
It's 25 feet.
Morocco.
I guess it's
That's-
not this game.
A bit of an issue with Morocco. I'm not exactly liked there.
But you're a gnome.
As he kind of turns his puts his hands on his neck like trying to hide some sort of little thing that he might or may not have done in Morocco. I might have gone
Can
to
I
a couple
intimidate
of...
him? He's being kind of evasive. I'll get really stern and take a few steps towards him, and my wild red, like orc hair, just blowing around me. Spit it up. Tired of your stalling. We're in need of transport. We need all your information now.
Fine. I got into a couple of fights in Morocco, and they don't like me there, and they kicked me out. So Morocco might be not the best idea right now.
Who rules this town?
He's find that.
The last I heard, it was Barcock.
Yeah, Barcog and I go a little bit back. But I could take you to somewhere else.
Well, it's settled then. We tread west towards the open waters. Perhaps Lord Sylvanus has gone there. The sea.
Very well. I haven't been sailing in some time.
And as you all are talking, you see the light that was going towards Kresge kind of begin to float and dart away, dissipate into the air as that light is no longer there.
Tammy, do you have an ability to secure that scale to keep it safe?
I've got my bag, if that works. My bag's my security. I mean, we're all pretty tough. I mean, we took down that beast.
Very well, just checking. Brick?
Definitely hold on to it tightly.
Brick, we are at your leisure. Shall we depart?
Well, yes. Sooner rather than later, because I've had some pretty interesting things the past couple of days. That's
Us too. But maybe we get a little ways west and then we all make camp, because we're all pretty tired.
well, we'll make some time up. As he whips the reins onto the horses, and you're making some decent speed, because it feels like he's just trying to get out of there as soon as possible. Yeah. And it's about, I'd say about 5 to 7 days of travel, roughly. It's a bit of a shorter distance than a lot near to Kresge.
How many days did you say?
5 to 7, roughly, depending on how fast you're going and the routes you take.
All right.
I wouldn't have thought one who wears robes such as yours would be accustomed to sleeping outdoors as such.
You talking to me?
Yes, wizard.
I travel these lands. I've been traveling these lands for a few hundred years now. I'll make do, and I keep myself clean with my spells. I don't like to be dirty.
No human lives that long, only the elves.
You are right, but... Well, you see, it was all a bit of an accident. It was a... it's a long story, but it was part of an order that I belonged to. An arcane order. And there was a ritual that our leader was researching, focused on the time and the preservation of things, and I accidentally got caught in the crossfire. And, well, him and I were granted with a long life. I am 270-some years old, give or take a year.
And after all this time of study, you still don't know how to teleport or turn yourself invisible.
Well, you see.
Thought more of the human warlocks.
No, I've spent most of my time as a sage. I've only delved into the arcane arts for the past few years, really, but it's from a distance, a study, and then I started getting into practicing it. But when you have long life, what's the rush? But I was always fascinated with the elements, fire and lightning, and sounds and thunder and boom. And so it's so exciting, don't you think? I have been getting
There's the
into
god tree that gives.
Hmm?
There's the god tree that gives life to all of that.
So you say.
So I know.
Well, I will not doubt you. But I have focused my studies on those sorts of things. I have started. I do have a limited teleportation, but I have to commit it to memory. It's in my book. I haven't had a need for it for a while, but it's a very short distance, only about 30 feet. But it helps get me out of scrapes if I need to. But
I could save you in combat against unknown things
you're right.
that we face.
Yes, yes.
Sylvanus was very brave. Yes, and you, what is your race?
Me?
No, your companion here.
Oh, Nadani.
Oh, yes. I'm a tiefling.
Never seen any of a demon kind before. So amiable.
Yes, I tend not to stay with many of my kind. Too many of them embrace the evil, and I cannot bring myself to do such things. And I've always been that way since a young child. That is why I am a monk now. I left home very young, was taken in by the monks. So now I travel and do good as I can.
Did you know our Prince Sylvanus? The
I
circle
did
of the
not.
tree?
No. I just like our friend Xanthor here, appeared in the king's what shall we call that room? We were just magically transported and given a quest. So here I
You were
am.
brought here against your will.
Yes,
Where's the
I was
stench
just
of it?
yeah. I was doing one of my usual travels between monasteries, and suddenly there I was.
What was your mode? What was the method of summoning? You awaken here? Did you appear in a flash of fire or lightning? Did
It
the
was
god
just
tree bring you here?
a bright flash of light. Suddenly, one moment I'm walking down the path, and I was there.
This is what happened to Prince, then I'd have. Or we may never find him. Be anywhere.
I do think the
It's
king may know. King of Alapnia. Or at least a clue.
Pay him a visit. Wish to meet this king.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid he will not see us until we have completed his quest. Or at least part of it.
I spit on the ground.
As you're all talking, Brick brings you all up to this abandoned cavern / mine circle. Probably best we lay camp here tonight. Just on a side note, out of RP, you can all have a long rest just because you've been traveling for a day or two.
okay.
And I get my heroic inspiration back.
Feel whole again.
Actually.
I'm always saving one wild shape just if I have to turn into a bird and fly away and leave you all to die.
Real.
That's
Sounds like the Baldur's Gate campaign.
I know a backup plan right there.
Yeah.
I can come back and heal you, bring you back from doom, hopefully.
No, I cannot say I don't blame you there. It appears all hope is lost. I mean, no point in us all dying.
So long as they leave your body undesecrated.
Right.
They leave you upon the earth to rot and be eaten by the fauna. I can find you and bring you back by the roots of the tree. God tree ties all of us together. I came here by choice. I did not know where I was being sent. Perhaps it was to find you. You knew the prince.
Perhaps things work in mysterious ways and our paths cross for reasons we don't know.
I'll utter a few words of magic, and you see this glowing leaves and mistletoe, like always kind of appear in the air around me when she casts spells. And I'll use create bonfire cantrip.
As this fire ignites. Well, I think we should get some rest. I think we're quite safe here because we weren't followed, I believe. Tammy says you will.
Yes, rest is a good idea. But we shouldn't all sleep at once. Just in case.
Would you meditate with me by the fire tonight? Mark 1.
Oh, yes.
You may join us as well if you wish, mage, though. No blabbering on while we're trying to meditate and focus.
No.
I have prayers to make.
You go ahead. I have notes to make. Things to think about. This whole quest has got me thinking. I'll consult my history book. See if there's anything about this that has happened before. You go ahead, though.
And as the night slowly begins to come to night, you are all happily in camp. And who is taking first watch? We're all sleeping.
I will.
Alright.
Yes. Once I'm done with my meditation, I shall relieve you then. That's all.
Pack up my pipe.
Before going to bed, I'm going to use my ritual of go back the page. Of familiar summoning, and I'm going to summon CR0 giant fire beetle.
Okay.
It's basically just a permanent familiar until it dies.
Right. I will just put a random thing on, just I'll put the half dragon as it, and then just make it smaller, just so I know that it's there.
Within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. As a bonus action, see through its eyes and hear what it hears. You cast a touch spell, you can cast it using the familiar within 100 feet of you, using a reaction.
Alright.
Use it as a reaction. Interesting. has its own initiative, cannot attack, but can take other actions. So it can do hide, help, and dash actions only.
Right. That's interesting. Alright. Well, as you all begin to fall asleep and Xanathor continues to stumble his all ass into his books,
Smoking my pipe. And
Cassania,
go ahead.
whilst you were sleeping, in your dreams, you feel this faint warmth radiating against your body. But it doesn't feel like a dream. You see flashes of memories of Sylvanus and the memories that you hold with them. And then it fades back and they say to you, well, this was fun, wasn't it? And as they slowly fade away into a sort of dust of light, of like fireflies, and dissipates into your dreams. And you continue to sleep. I need everybody who is... I need Xanathor and the bug to... so, with the bug, is it a perception-based thing, or is it just something you can tell?
If I choose to do a bonus action, I can see and hear through its senses, and that's it. It's
Okay,
kind of
so you have
automatic.
to be awake for this shit.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
It's almost like I'll be woken up if it is interacted with, because it can telepathically talk to me. So it'll wake me up if it feels it's in danger.
Okay. Xanathor,
Yeah.
give me a perception check, please, my love.
Come on, roll well. Not too bad. 13.
Let me just do a quick little roly poo and then. Xanathor.
Yeah.
Don't go, yeah, like I'm gonna kill you. I
I-
probably want to. I want to. Whilst you're smoking your pipe, you hear the rustling of leaves and the slight treading of footsteps slowly approaching you from. Keep in mind, you are currently about 2 to 5 feet underground, like from ground level, as is where your campsite is like down, and you begin to hear the footsteps and the rustling of leaves and the trodding on gravel from where you came from. And I'll leave the floor to you.
Let's see. Tammy's beside me. With my staff, I nudged Tammy.
What do you want?
Keep something approach us. Keep quiet.
Huh?
Keep it down. Something approaches.
What is it?
Nudge the Donnie. I can't reach Chrysania.
As Temi kind of army crawls over to Nadani and kind of just taps her shoulder multiple times. Nadani, Xanathor thinks something's coming. Tell
There is
Nasania.
something coming at us. I'm not losing my mind.
He thinks something's coming.
Just because I'm old doesn't mean I don't know what I'm talking about.
Nudge. Oh, it's Sol, BRB. Oh, no, she's not.
Sure. Oh, not me.
Nudge Chrysania. Xanathor thinks something's coming. I don't.
So I reach over, I nudge her. Hey, use that little beetle. See that thing? Something's coming.
All right.
I will transform into this red feathered bird right in front of you and fly up into a nearby tree, and you see my little beetle like scurry off into the woods. I'll go in opposite directions of him. I'll go southwest of the noise. What direction did you point me into?
Uh,
There.
Xanathor, you would probably hear the noises from all around you.
Oh. It's coming from everywhere.
Okay, so I'll go southwest and send my beetle northwest.
Never eat shredded wheat. It's northeast. Never eat shredded wheat. Okay. I just had to figure out which way was northeast and that.
I'm gonna go. I guess I'm gonna go northwest.
I'd put yourself just where that carriage is, Sol. Just because that's about 5 to 10 feet of rock you just climbed.
Oh, I can't see anything.
Oh shit.
A dark vision, visioning.
Well, mine is. I don't have dark vision.
All I see is the camp in brick.
Oh, let's have a little.
My
So,
vision range is 0. I'm gonna change it to 120.
The giant fire beetle sheds 10-foot light and dim foot for an additional 10. Just has that trait, illumination. So, just like a beacon of light in the dark forest that you can follow.
Okay.
Okay. Follow this way. Whoa.
What was the distance on it again? Sorry, unicorn and the bug.
10 feet bright, 10-foot extra dim.
There you are. All right. Well, as you guys are peacefully sleeping, you begin to hear, well, well, well. What do we have here? Looks like we got the people from Kresge, boys.
Oh, I think you're mistaken. We get that a lot.
Well, we were told to bring you in alive, but I have a tendency not to listen. And as you see them, you recognize them as members of the Paragon of Five.
We know your kind.
Well, let's get this over with, shall we? And I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Oh yeah. Wizard gets 18.
I got 3.
I want you to know one of them got 19 and they still get cocky.
Yeah, but I beat the monk.
Oh shit, I have no Temmies yet. Initiative.
And we're also spread out.
Six. Alright. Well, to begin this, where is my... Where's that gone? Well... Because I didn't have the crowd music, so, because being silly. It is going to start off with the captain, which is completely in between Chrysania and Nadani, sorry. And it is going to make a scimitar attack towards you, Nadani. Oh, drop the d20. Fuck. Where's that gone? Shit's disappeared.
Yeah, you dropped it, so that means it misses. Next.
Well, oh, what did they say? Oh yeah, go fuck yourself. Oh, I'm just going to do it on the actual thing. Does a 22 hit, Nadano?
Yeah.
Alright, that is going to be 7 damage.
Now reactions. Do I do that during my turn or right away?
Right away.
Right away, yeah.
Okay. 'Cause I have Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah.
So, creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by green flames. It makes a dex save, taking 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
So it failed.
Well, I haven't used that. Okay. So it failed.
Yep.
And then I roll a 2d10. So I got 10.
Alright. Well, it's going to bring its scimitar back up towards you, as it has multi-attack. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
That's 4 damage. Alright. Xanathor.
Can I see these guys?
Yes. Yes.
So
Sorry,
I
I
can
was
see the
on,
one right above me then.
Yes.
And he is getting... Oh, how about a little fire to warm your bones? And 15 feet. Yes, he is within 15 feet. Burning hands. And dexterity save.
Dex save.
That's 16.
18.
Damn. Well,
Take about half damage.
he does get half damage, and I cast it at second level.
Oh, shit.
7 points. That's it.
How would you like to do this?
Wow, that's easy. I think it hits him in the chest, and at first he's a little bit cocky and thinking, that's it, that's all you got. Then it just comes up to his neck and envelops his face. He looks a little bit worried, and then it inhales the flame
Alright.
and falls and tumbles down that little ledge down to here.
Okay. Well,
Make him fall.
it
Right there.
if it would allow me to. There we go. Then I'll just make him disappear. Alright, it is the other bandit's go. It is going to shoot a crossbow at you, Xanathor. Nope. Alright.
Did he miss?
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Dania.
You suck.
What would you like to do, Chrysania?
Let's see. I'll do a bonus action to see through my beetle's eye. Have him move 30 feet here. Xanathor.
What, towards Xanathor?
Yeah. Looking
Alright.
for more. Keep him on the high ledge though, so I'm like looking for more trying to
Yep.
kill us that are coming towards us.
Butler?
If I don't see anything, I'll come back into my own eyes.
You don't see anything.
Fly think about this. I don't know bird speed. Much fly speed would I have? Oh, 30 feet. Oh, 50 feet fly speed for a pirate's parrot.
Yep.
I'll fly. Well, how far can I even see anything?
You can
Going
see
up this
pretty
way?
well. It's like mid, kind of going into day.
10 feet, 20, 25. Oh, I get to. Oh, just so there's a guy here. So that's about 30 feet from me.
Yep. He is going to
Yeah,
get an opportunity of attack on you because you are backing away from him.
I'm in bird form up in the trees.
Oh, you're in the trees. Oh, then yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm just a bird right now.
Okay. I was
No,
really
they don't
questioning
even
if
know
you were
I'm
right
in
next
there.
to the captain.
Oh, I can't even see him on the map. I see him now. I've chosen to do nothing except scout right now. So I see this one guy here, and I'll keep going. 15, 20. I can get to the northern side, and I don't see any more.
You only see the person that you just seen and the captain next to Nadani. That's the only people you see, and plus the one that's dead near that Xanathor.
Okay, I will hold my form for now, my bird form.
All right. It is Tammy's go, and she is going to. She is going to cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level again at the captain. She is going to hit. And for okay. And Captain Dick. That much. Alright. Nadani.
Alright, well, Nadani's gonna, using her scimitar, attack this guy right in front of her.
Alright.
That's a 13.
Does not hit.
Using 2 weapons, she's gonna follow that up with her dagger.
Hits.
18. Don't get the bonus on that. It's okay. And that's a 4.
Alright.
And then, of course, I get another attack with the scimitar. Oof, which is a 7.
Does not hit.
And yep, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Alright. Back up to the top of the turn order. It is the captain's turn. It is going to do another scimitar attack towards you, Nadani. 40 plus 5, 19. Does that hit? Yes. Let's do
Armor's 14.
that is 6 damage towards you. And then it's going to do multi-attack. Does a 23 hit?
Yeah.
That is a 4 extra damage towards you.
Okay.
Alright. That's its go.
Right, is the reactions only once per?
Yeah. For sure.
It's one reaction per round.
Xanathor, what would you like to do?
Right.
Left.
Range. Come on, clicking on you. There we go. Oh, easy, easy, easy. I am going to throw. Yeah, let's do it. Burning blisters. Firebolt. Oh, yeah, 27.
Is that natural?
Nice.
No, it's a plus 8.
Yes. Roll that damage. Pitch.
Only 7 points.
Wee! Alright. Alright. Is everything you want to do?
And I'll measurement tool again. Brick, wake up!
Bro's trying to wake up the one
Is he
person.
still sleeping? Just thought through all this.
Oh, he just...
I'm kicking him while keeping an eye on that, on my adversary.
Alright. It is the bandit's turn. And it is going to try and shoot an arrow at Brick. Misses. It was a natural one, so... Absolute bollock. There we are. Alright. Britannia.
Okay, I'm first gonna move my beetle. It's 30 feet climb also, so he can easily get down the wall. So I'll just move him following Xanathor. So they have a good light source. And then I will fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 feet right behind Nadani. Bonus action to change out of wild shape. And then I will short bow and fire at the captain. Wow, really? A 7. Okay.
I'm afraid. I'm sorry to break your heart.
Does that hit? Probably not.
No!
Alright, but I'm in human form right behind Nadani.
Alright. Is everything you want to do?
That's all my stuff.
Alright. Well, it is now Tammy's go. She is gonna skip her go. Nadani.
Alright. Oh, Nadani is not giving up on this guy and running away, so same as last time, she's gonna attack with her scimitar. I get a 20.
And alright. Roll the damage.
Okay. 9.
Yep.
The two weapon, the dagger now. 18.
Hits.
And damage is 2.
Alright.
And then back to the scimitar. 24.
Right. Nadani.
Yeah.
How would you like to do this?
That was with the scimitar.
Yes.
I got him. I cut him across the belly, and all his innards start spilling out.
Hoorah. Alright. That is 2 of 3 dead. Is there everything you'd like to do?
I'm gonna move up out of the pit towards this last one up at the top.
Alright. Xanathor. It is your go.
I am going to follow up with the same. I was dissatisfied with the fact that he didn't burst into flame like the last one did. Although he used a different spell, but still.
Bruce about fireball him.
Yes.
Kills the dog.
I am going to do the same thing. Burning blisters.
Alright.
18.
Fuck you. Yes.
11 points.
And Donnie yells at him, "Watch what you're doing!"
I can aim. Look.
Well. Xanathor. How would you like to do this?
The fire hits and does a swirl around him, which really dazzles Nadani, and she thinks I'm really cool as a result. And then his hair catches fire, and it looks like he's got fire for hair.
Hell
And
yes.
then he falls over.
Alright. Well, that concludes that combat. Everyone is dead.
Cassandra twice on this map.
Just see what's
With
sold.
that, I come back down into the pit. Hop on a rock next to the fire. Start looking at my wounds.
Temi comes up to you, Nadani, holds her hand against your shoulder, and casts Healing Word. Actually, do I have a better one than that? Yes, I do. Cast Cure Wounds on you at 3rd level. That's 26 points healed.
6. Okay. Be back. Thank you for that, Timmy.
Well, I have to protect my friends. Alright. And once unicorns back.
Well, they keep following us.
Well, we did just kind of escape the Kreski? The just where we were. I don't.
Well, I did tell that queen she wasn't going to kill us if I had anything to do with it. She should be glad we just left and then caused more chaos. Don't know what she has against us and what she wants us dead.
We didn't just leave, though. We were taken out. We should make haste. We should move quickly.
This order doesn't want us to find these that just invaded our sleep. Do not want us to complete this quest, which is obvious. But who orders them is what is not obvious. We before we met you, Krisani, we interrogated one of them. Didn't have a whole lot to give us, though. So we don't know who's actually pulling their strings. But clearly
These
we're...
keys you speak of
Yes.
must be after them.
Yes, or want to keep them secret so what we don't complete our quest. Either they want the keys for their own diabolical means, or they want to stop us from getting them. Because if we have them, then we can perhaps do as the king of Alapnia suggested, is to prevent this calamity. Either way, the fact that they keep coming after us tells us that we are on the right path.
I would have to say the same.
Now,
This paladin who calls lightning, what is your role in all of this? How did you know where to find this key?
I didn't know where to find the key. I think I was taken, and then I saw a light. I followed it, and well, I guess we're here, aren't we? I felt the pulse of like this magic, and just it pulls out the scale, and it is still pulsing this light. I kind of just felt it, like it called me.
Perhaps the queen would use her for her own ends. He travels the roots of the god tree. She's been chosen by it. She will lead us to Prince Sylvanus.
Well, in my when I was taken, there was somebody who was there. I think they were Elven, and they kind of helped me.
Grab her by the shoulders. Where? Where was this person?
I don't know where. It was just I was just in like this darkness and just saw them. I guess they were a bit like a bit like a spectral. Like they weren't really there, but they were.
Hmm.
It was like a vision. Well, I really think we should get moving because we're not exactly safe here anymore.
I haven't
Agreed.
had any
Agreed.
rest.
You can sleep in the cart.
Well, as you're all deciding to continue the journey forwards, I think that would be a good stopping point for this session.
Yeah,
Because-
probably would be.
65,000 miles, not 65 feet. Fuck you.
60 feet.
65,000. Good grief.
10. What's that divided by 10? How much gold is that?
Hmm.
650.
Sorry, Brick, but we're gonna have to write you an IOU slip.
Renegotiate terms.
Bull's got to send his invoice to Berg.
How many miles would you say it is to the coastline or to Mammalia, where I assume you have to travel across the water?
Well, if you're going just to the shoreline, about 50 to 80 miles. If you're going to Mammalia, about 20 to 30.
Man, I'm gonna have this guy like old. Fuck him.
Wait a minute. It's
Sacrifice him to the tree.
50 to 80 to the coastline, but it's only 20 to 30 to Mammalia. That's further.
Huh?
You said 50 to 80 to the coastline,
Yes.
but Mammalia, which is further away, you said is 20 to 30.
Yes, because you're going to be going to the islands. Because that's the only access.
You mean in addition to the 50 to 80?
Yes.
Ah, yeah, so
Because I said if we're talking, because you're going to these islands
Yeah,
where
I
the
know.
circle, and then.
you know,
But I believe that is a good stopping point. So. Yay.
Yay, thank you, Callum. It was nice.
That was torture.
Yep.
Very good. When's the next session? We got one more session before you're away for a session? Actually,
Yes. Next one's on the 6th.
Is it up yet?
And it is not.
All right, actually, I'm going to stop the recording. Thanks everybody for watching, like, and subscribe. Yay!